Hello everyone, it's Heather here from HCO Corporate, and I am excited to come to you for our very first Training Tuesday. Welcome to Training Tuesday. Training Tuesdays is a series that we have created to join you every single Tuesday at noon in the Brand Partner Facebook group and drop in a video, a training video on one of our amazing HappyCo, Moji Life or RBC Life products. So each week we're going to be featuring some helpful tips and tricks on these products, just talking through all of the benefits of each of the items, and just empowering you with some information that you can take and share with your customers and anyone that is interested in these particular products. So we are starting today with the AirMoji device, and the reason for that is this week we have started shipping our latest upgrade to the AirMoji that features an even more quiet fan. So as you're looking at the device, it looks very, very much the same, but the fan itself inside is even more quiet than it's ever been. So we're so excited for you to experience this tranquil experience with the AirMoji. You're going to love it. We just know it. So let's talk start to finish everything about the AirMoji. The first thing, you're going to receive your AirMoji in this awesome reusable neoprene case. Don't just toss this in the garbage, you guys. This can be reused. It can store up to 6 fragrance pods in here, so perfect for tossing in your car, under your kitchen sink, in your bathroom, anywhere you want to make sure you're keeping a few pods on hand for an easy switch out situation. When you open this up, you are going to find your AirMoji device. You're also going to find this card right here that has a QR code. You guys know what to do with the QR codes. You're going to scan it with your phone, and this is going to pull up a PDF version of some instructions for the AirMoji. It's going to walk you through everything with illustrated images. It's also going to talk about the AirMoji app, which is wonderful. We'll cover the AirMoji app in a separate training video, but this is something that's really helpful that they can look at right away, and they can get started, feel confident that they know all of the information they need to know to use the device. Also, if you look at the top right corner, when you scan this QR code and you pull up that PDF, in the top right corner, there's a button. It says click here to watch. You click that, it's going to pull up a video of somebody actually using the AirMoji. So this is a great visual as well, something that is very helpful to get started. So don't just toss this either. This is a great resource for your customers. Okay, next thing, it's going to come with your charging plug and your charging cord. You're going to want to hold on to these. This is what's going to be used to charge your AirMoji device. And then last but not least, we have our AirMoji. We have black and white. Both of these are now featuring the upgraded fan. So either one you order, you're going to get that elevated experience. Now let's just talk about the AirMoji and the device itself. So first, we see on the front, we have the power button, and then on the back, the charging port. So this is where the charging cord will go. All the way around, we have this LED light band, and then these little feet on the bottom. Now the feet are important because this allows for optimal airflow when your AirMoji is just sitting. It's going to have some space on the bottom to flow the air and disperse the fragrance into your space. So we also have our cap that, you'll play around with it. It easily twists on and off, so it's secure. So when you just kind of twist it very lightly to the left and pull it, and then inside, this is where we see the fan. So, okay, when we're getting started with our AirMoji device, all you need to do is press the power button down for 3 seconds, and it's going to turn your AirMoji on. The very first time you turn on the AirMoji, it is going to be in manual mode. Manual mode is going to allow you to manually control the device using these switches on the bottom. So you'll see we've got a switch right here that is going to control the light. So when we switch that on and off, you'll see the light turns on and off. And then you're also going to see a button, a little switch in the middle, And this will allow you to run your AirMoji device for 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off, or just all the time. So depending on how you switch it is how it's going to run. And then the very end one right here, this is the fan speed. So this is going to allow you to choose either a low fan speed or a high fan speed. And this is going to depend on the space of your room. If it's a really big room, you might want a higher fan speed so you can get the fragrance into the space a little bit easier. If you're in a smaller room, like maybe a small bathroom, low fan speed can work great. Also, depending on how much fragrance you have. Is it a brand new pod? Some of those factors will maybe affect your decision on how often you want to run it or the fan speed that you want to turn it on. So that is manual mode. Now, the second mode that you're going to have the option to choose from is Bluetooth mode, where you're going to connect it to the app. So in order to get to that mode, you're just going to press the button a second time, and you'll see the button will change color to a slightly lighter color. And now it is in app mode, where you're going to set it up with the app. You're going to control it with the app. If you already have a program scheduled within the app, it's going to default to that when you turn it on to your app mode. Like I mentioned, there are some great instructions on the QR code that tell you all about the AirMoji app, but you can find the app in the Apple Store or the Google Store. It's called the AirMoji 2 app. And you'll download that. It's very simple. It's going to walk you through some prompts to choose your device. You can name your device, kids' bedroom, kitchen, whatever the space is in your home, so that you can keep track of where your device is and which one's which. But from there, you can set a very specific schedule. You can customize the LED light band, the fan speed. All of those things can all take place in the app. So that's just one really important thing to know. Push that button a second time, and some people might think, oh, it's not work. Why isn't it? Well, it's because you need to go and set it up in the app to get everything started. But press it again, it will go right back into manual mode. Now, to power your AirMoji off, you're simply going to hold down the power button for a few seconds, and you'll notice that it's turned off. So simple. Let's talk about the benefits of the AirMoji device. We all know that this is the most safe, simple, and smart home fragrance device out there. We absolutely love the AirMoji for the fact that it does not use any heat. It does not use any wax. Nothing will spill. So if you knock over your AirMoji device, nothing is going to happen. And you can feel comfortable leaving this with your children, with any small kids or pets. No worries that it is going to accidentally get knocked over and something's going to spill out, or somebody's going to get burned or injured. It is very, very safe, and it is very simple to use. One part that I'm going to show you is the fragrance pods. That's the most important part. We love the AirMoji. It's our flagship product for Moji Life, but it would not be anything without an amazing fragrance inside. So to use our fragrances, we have a variety of fragrances, which I'll do another training completely on fragrances only. But for now, just know all of our fragrances are free of harmful chemicals. They do not spill, and they smell amazing. They come in a variety of different fragrance strengths, from light to medium to strong. And they also come in a variety of categories, anything from fruity to fresh to floral to citrus, gourmand, rustic, fragrances made just for the car and beyond. So to use your fragrance pod, you're simply going to take the top foil and peel it off, and then the bottom foil too. Make sure you're taking the top and the bottom foil off. This cup right here stays in. Do not remove the wood fiber core from the pod, from this plastic cup. It's meant to stay inside, and the whole thing just drops right into your AirMoji. And then, oh, it smells so good. And then you're just going to twist it on. And then from there, just simply power it on. And when I tell you that this is instant fragrance, it is instant fragrance. You don't have to wait like a candle for it to slowly burn to experience the scent. Immediately, your space is going to be filled with this fragrance, whatever fragrance you've chosen. Immediately, you're going to experience the Gosh, it smells so good. I chose Berry Blast, which is actually one of our on-the-road fragrances that can also be used in your AirMoji or your Carmoji device. But I'm smelling some sweet berries right now, and it is really wonderful. Okay, so we've covered the majority of the AirMoji device. One thing to note, the AirMoji, the battery is rechargeable. So you can charge it up, you can take it, you can place it in a space. This is great, for, in my opinion, for a situation where maybe you're having a gathering and you want to place an AirMoji somewhere where it might not be convenient to have it plugged in, but it's just for a short period of time, maybe for a day or two. If you have an AirMoji that is meant to be in a space permanently, maybe in a bedroom, your kitchen, I don't know, anywhere that you're like, hey, this is where I want my AirMoji to go, it is the easiest and most convenient to keep your AirMoji plugged in. That way, you are never having interrupted fragrance. So especially if your AirMoji is set up on a schedule, when you leave it plugged in, this allows for it to always be charged and always be reading your scent, and you don't have to think about it. So just consider your different options. When using the charging cord, it's very simple and self-explanatory. You're just going to plug in the cord to the back and plug it in the wall. Easy as that. You can charge your AirMoji, and you'll notice when your AirMoji is getting low on battery, your light right here is going to blink, and this is going to be a good indicator that it's time to recharge your battery. Go ahead and plug it in, leave it plugged in, charge it up, take it somewhere else. It's totally up to you. That's what we love about the AirMoji, is the flexibility of being able to choose how you want to use it. Choose what kind of fragrance you want to use in the AirMoji. Choose how you want to run it, how often you want to run it. Choose your custom schedule. There's so many wonderful things we love about the AirMoji device. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope you learned something new. One quick thing I wanted to mention. Cleaning your AirMoji. Now, sometimes just because your AirMoji device is sitting out, sometimes it can collect dust. So one thing you can do to clean your AirMoji will just be to open everything up. I'm going to turn the fan off, and you can just get a damp rag and kind of wipe it down, wipe everything down, and then you can get a Q-tip that's just a little bit wet with water, and you can just kind of get the Q-tip and go inside the fan and just make sure that there's no dust that's blocking any of your fragrance experience. So I hope that covered everything. We're going to be coming to you with more information about our AirMoji Life products. So like I mentioned, we'll do another training video specifically on the AirMoji app. We'll also do another training specifically on the pod, talking about all of the different categories we have, all of the benefits, the chemicals it's free of, all of the things that we love to talk about as we're sharing the experience of the fragrance pod and all of our AirMoji Life fragrance devices. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day, and we'll be coming back to you guys next week, next Tuesday, for our very next Training Tuesday, where we're going to be talking about our sunrise coffee. So stay tuned. Thanks, you guys. Bye.